So we're about 4 or 5 episodes into Hangry on Wheels. How do you feel about it? Are you enjoying our outings?
I enjoy our outings immensely.
Are you less weirded out by the camera and the microphone?
Nope.
No, still weirded out? Okay. You don't enjoy me recording in public?
I don't think people want to be, like, if it's just us, it's fine, but, like, other people don't want to be on video. How would you feel if someone was recording for themselves, but you ended up on their video?
I'd like it. I've been on
You
the
would
news
not
before.
like it.
Yeah. I was recorded when I was in a school teaching. It was a
with permission.
course one
right?
pizza party. No one asked my permission, but I was on the news. I got recorded for sports. I was recorded in all those pornos I was in. When I got shanghaied on that pirate ship.
And you got roofied.
On Pimatini.
There's probably a video of your roofie night.
Probably, yeah.
Who knows what happened?
Nope, we're not going there.
Oh.
We're going this way.
Okay.
We're going to a place called 1922 Coffee and Brew.
Did you see those sandwiches?
I saw the food, it looked good. I also thought the place itself looked cool. 1922 Coffee and Brew is on Madison Avenue.
Maybe use your creeper voice.
What's significant about 1922? Anything? 1929 was the Great Depression, right?
Was 22 suffrage?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. World War I was before I shut our wipers off and making a pumping sound. Is that the wrong way? Oh, that's the right one.
I don't know what you're doing. We've driven by this before and said we should try it. I remember that.
You weren't with me. Must have been your other boyfriend.
No. One of the times we came back from like River Road or something.
Nope.
Oh, we passed it?
That must have been a thought you had on the inside of your head that I couldn't hear.
I swear we passed it. The inside of my head. It's a scary place in there. More like dun 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 dun. No, that's not right. I was trying to do Darth Vader. Do Darth Vader. Do the Imperial March when he comes in.
Oh. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Dun, dun.
Now did you?
No! All these road closed. This road has been closed for a long time. I wonder what they were doing.
Now do Chewy. Very good.
Great, now that's on film. To be honest, I'm a little disappointed today because I wanted to ride the motorcycle.
We definitely should have checked the weather. I am very sorry.
But that's okay. I had a particularly fun evening playing video games.
It's literally just
with my family.
It's close. It's so
Yeah,
good.
I don't know what they're doing. They'd wash away and cave in. The town, the age of the houses go down.
Nice catch. Nice catch. Yep. Oh, they were turning anyways, but still. Good eye, baby. Good eye.
Oh yeah, I heard him. I smelled him before I saw him.
It's okay if we come in a little bit.
Yeah.
That's a good sign too, right?
A very good sign. Dog? I'm not sure. Is that a parking spot there?
Sure don't look like one. No, it was too tight.
Is.
Nope,
Too tight.
too tight.
Okay, moving on.
Oh, maybe? I don't know. Go ahead, back her up. Put the beard on him.
Back her up. We got a little car. We could fit. It did. I think maybe because the lines are not very well painted.
Because there's two lines.
They're faded.
Turning radius on a Camry. Every time. Oh, that's so good. It's spicy. Oh, you have to try it. Think about it.
Wanid.
That's not
Which
a
is an
thing.
old Indian term, meaning story
Meaning-
time with Chris.
Meaning, going to convince Melissa I need them, even though I just want them. Wanid.
So we saw a look-alike today
Two.
while we were eating.
Two. Not just one, two.
She says two, I think one.
Together,
Together.
I think, is epic.
I think it was just one look-alike. I don't think...
Well, the other guy looks like somebody, Captain Jack Sparrow, but he's not as hot as Johnny Depp. He's just, like, he was unique.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, I secretly took a photo of this person, and I was going to send it to a family member and tell them that we met this celebrity. But it's not going to work because my parents did something similar. Before the Billy Joel Elton John concert, my mom and dad, before they met my uncle at the concert or wherever they were meeting them at, went to Bob Evans.
How long ago was this?
And, years and years ago.
Like 10, 15, 20 years?
Yeah, probably at least
Easily?
15, yeah.
Okay.
And so they signed a napkin, Billy
No,
Joel.
they did not.
Like mom used her cursive to like do a fancy Billy Joel signature. And then they took the napkin to Uncle, convinced him that it was Billy Joel's signature. And my uncle was like an excitable person and like, you know, like just, he loves life. He loves life a lot. And, but they got him pretty good with that. Convinced him that it was actually Billy Joel's signature.
When did they, like, cop to
And
it?
that concludes story time.
Oh, this...
We're going to take a little bit of a long drive.
Where is this house that we were going to buy?
Is this the room?
It was Bow Hall, yeah.
There's a big house sits back there.
No, it's not that big. That's weird. I don't know. It's confusing.
They probably tore it down.
They probably did.
I decided to take the long way back so that we can...
We took the long
continue
way
to talk.
home.
So our review of 1922 Brewery, let's do it
We're doing it in the car?
Yeah, let's do it on camera.
Oh.
In the car.
Oh. Okay.
I had the corned beef with egg.
I had the something with pulled pork. I'll just describe it. Pulled pork, egg, cheddar cheese, beans and corn on a tortilla that was toasted or I don't know, like seared on both sides with a nice little salsa. Nice smoky pulled pork. It was quite good actually, and I'm not typically a fan of smoked stuff.
It was like a pork breakfast burrito.
Yeah,
It's
I think
good.
so. Yeah.
I ate her other half because she didn't want it.
It was less than a half.
Okay, less than half.
I ate 2 bites of the other half.
The corned beef I had on rye was phenomenal. It did not even have any sauce on it. The corned beef, the grease, I hesitate to even call it grease.
No, it wasn't grease.
It was like its own. It
butter.
was just juice. Yeah,
Butter.
It was buttery juice is what it was. It tasted as if it had been roasted, like slow
Dazed,
cooked,
yeah.
and then sliced and put on the sandwich.
It was probably the best corned beef we have ever had.
Yeah.
I mean, it was.
It's better than what we put in the crock pot around
Oh
St.
yeah,
Patrick's
yeah,
Day.
for sure. I don't know where they got it. I mean,
It just melt in your mouth.
it really did melt in your mouth. It was so unbelievably tender. Yeah. Coffee.
The Americano was good. It was a dark roast, but I struggle with dark roast because I always put too much coffee in my coffee maker. Boy, that's a pretty railroad track. They use that?
Yeah.
They need to turn that into a bike trail.
What the
It's
fuck,
gorgeous.
baby? That's so random.
Did you look next time you go down there? Look down
Alright,
that bike
we'll do.
trail.
That
In
bike
the
trail?
fall, yeah, or the railroad track. It's beautiful. Well, what's this? What's the point of this one? Why do they have both then?
I think they come together at some point. 'Cause
One's
there's
eastbound.
there's-
One's
no,
westbound.
there's
No, there's two here. There's east and westbound
there's
right here.
tracks farther east, like or farther west, like in Menor and Willoughby, that are like 3 or 4 tracks.
Oh,
So I don't know why they're separated, but they are, and you just need to live with it.
okay. I will allow it for the time being.
Okay.
But when I take control of this sector, I will then make it a bike trail.
Okay. Getting back to our food review.
Yeah, I struggle with making dark coffee, but that was roasted, or that was brewed very well. I don't know if that's their own coffee. We didn't ask, but it was pretty good. Kind of had like a Starbucksy feel, but more of a brewery. It was a nice blend.
No,
it's a nice blend
not
of a
Starbucksy
brewery
at all.
and a coffee house.
Yeah, no.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've been to Starbucks once, so.
No, not Starbucks at all. It was much more. It felt very welcoming.
Yes, it was excellent. I gave the corned beef 10. Coffee was maybe a 9. Wasn't the best coffee I'd had. Best coffee I've had around here was the Sidewalk Cafe, and they get it from a place in Cleveland. I forget the name of it. but that's the best coffee I've had.
I had a dirty chai, which was quite delicious. That was probably one of the best I've had since being introduced to those at work not many years ago. And then to top it all off, the coup de grace was the Bloody Mary, which was delicious. It was so good. It was, oh, so good. It was really, really good.
There was no service. I mean, like...
It was self-serve, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so we can't really rate that. So what do we do? Just write not available?
Yeah, we don't include it in the average.
Give them 10? Okay.
No, we don't include it in the average.
All
And
right.
then for decor and bonus points and things, I thought it was pretty cute. Like,
I like
liked
the
it.
antiques. I don't know where they got that big Jack Daniels whiskey barrel at, or how much they paid for that, but that looked authentic to me. Had the bung hole in it and everything. I liked the big garage glass door. It was kind of neat. Almost like an auto shop. I wonder if it was an old auto shop at one time, like an old...
I feel like that was an
inspection station?
afterthought.
Oh,
I
you
feel like
think
that
so?
was I think that was because I looked at everything was so new in there. I think that was more like for the summer we can open this and make it like a patio type feel.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. I wonder if they do that in the summer or not.
They probably do. I mean, today was overcast and rainy, so you wouldn't do that on today, but I bet in the summer they probably do.
Nice shiplap ceilings, pretty creative lights that were hanging. They had like sort of Christmas style lights hanging around the molding on the perimeter. I'm going to take the long way so that we can continue our review.
Very good.
It's probably going to be more road than what we need to do this, but.
Okay.
And they also had almost like an upside down, cut open mason jar type light that I filmed.
Oh, that was kind of
pretty
cool.
neat.
Yeah, you'll see photos of that or filming of that.
Cool brickwork. And a lantern that sort of confused me. I'm not sure if it was a gas lantern, an old gas lantern, or if it was like a gas can that someone converted into a light. But it had a very old light bulb in it, like an antique light bulb. So
And here's another set of railroad tracks.
this is another set of railroad tracks. There are far too many railroad tracks.
Man, that sucks to be in these houses. I've lived next to the tracks before. It
Yeah.
sucks.
One of my sisters used to live very close to railroad tracks. That
We
house is
lived-
really close.
Our apartment in Bowling Green was right on the tracks. Like 20 feet from them.
The baristas were good, so I guess we can give them 10 out of 10, right?
They were great, yeah. Pleasant, friendly.
The drinks and the meal, of course, I guess at a restaurant they don't come out at the same time either. But I thought that was kind of strange. Like I stood around for my drink and then
Yeah,
also
no, they wouldn't.
stood around for the meal too.
They want to give you your drinks first so that you can start sipping on something so you're not bored waiting
That's
for
true.
your food.
That's true. I really like that place. We were both saying that we're going to have to go back sometime. That's
I
a
also
place
made
to
I
revisit.
made a recommendation to some friends that I think we should go for brunch there some Sundays. So. I also ran into one of my cousin's really good friends. They live right around the corner from there and they go there often. So they highly recommended. The beard on this guy. Wow.
Alright, I'm shutting everything down then.
Okay.